Coach, first things first, that was just a dominant win, start to finish. What was the message going into this game, especially having 10 days off, and how did you feel like your guys performed?
Yeah, first of all, I think our guys performed at a high level because of the respect we have for Southeastern. We've had a lot of battles with Southeastern. I respect their program. David's doing a really good job of building. He's in year 2. He's trying to get his guys, and they always play really hard. They're tough. They play basketball the right way, and I think the one positive we had going into this game, we had 10 days off. That's a long break, and it was frustrating at times for us because you look around the league and everybody's getting the opportunity to play, but that's part of what's going on now with the COVID stuff. There's going to be pauses, and there's going to be postponements and canceled games, and I said this from the get-go that I think the teams that can handle that the best, I think are going to be the teams that are alive and playing really good basketball in March. And I think our team did a good job of that. I think we had a really good 10 days, and I think, obviously concerned as a head coach with the layoff, but I thought we came out and did a really good job. Obviously on the defensive end, we were locked in and ready to go.
Just to kind of bounce off that, just talk a little bit about your defense. You did have 16 steals, forced 30 turnovers overall, and this is I think it ties the season low for points this year, and it's against a conference opponent. So just kind of, how does that build you guys up? Yeah,
Coach Tanner, obviously does a great job on that end of the floor. Our guys really, know that that's important to us. We spend a lot of time on the defensive side of the floor. It's kind of the identity of this team. It's been the identity of our program for the last 4 or 5 years. We've tried to get better on the defensive end, and we continue to try to get better each and every year. We've had some games here where we haven't been as good, as locked in, maybe as hungry with a chip on our shoulder on that end of the floor, maybe a little bit too comfortable. And, and I thought today we had a sense of urgency on that side. They were very locked into the scouting report. They knew what we were trying to do. We obviously had extra time to prepare for them, which helped. But I thought our guys were really locked in on the defensive end, and we forced the turnovers, and we were able to get out and score. We couldn't score early in the game off the turnovers, but eventually as the game continued, we were able to score some baskets off turnovers. So I thought we were really locked in, and credit to Coach Tanner and the guys for being locked in on that side.
And then offensively, it was a bit of a slow start, but you guys really turned it on at one point. I think you made like 9 threes today. So just what was working offensively?
Yeah, I think early we got some good looks. We just couldn't finish it, maybe that's for us, the layoff. But I thought our ball movement was really good all night. We got to get the ball inside a little bit more. We're missing some guys inside. When we need to get the ball, we're getting it to them a little late. And the more we get it in there, the more we'll open up some stuff on the outside. And, we're continuing to trust that. But I thought offense was good. I think we had over 20 assists tonight, so that was good. The ball movement was good. We were making shots. We were getting shots within what we wanted to do. We were in 2-game a lot. We didn't run a lot of sets tonight. We spent a lot of time in 2-game. And then we got a lot of young kids, a lot of minutes tonight. And, I think from about the 12-minute mark on, they got the opportunity to play, and that's good. We need tape on them, and those guys need to, anytime you can get young guys like that in a conference game, that's really good for our program moving forward. And I thought those guys did some really good things. So, credit to those guys for kind of finishing the game for us. But I thought overall offensively we were good, and we did some good things. As long as we share the basketball, we take care of it. We continue to throw the ball inside out. Good things are going to happen for us.
And then looking ahead, obviously Sam is a tough opponent. They moved to 5-0 in conference today. What do you guys need to do to prepare? And honestly, getting your starters a little bit of rest in today's game, how does that help you going forward?
Yeah, I don't know how much that will help, but obviously it's better than them having to play 40 minutes, I guess. But, it is what it is, man. Sam's playing is good. They're probably playing better than anybody in our league right now. They're playing really, really well. They're on a 5 or 6, 7-game winning streak. I haven't seen them a ton. Obviously, we'll start locking into them tonight and spend all day Sunday locking in. But anytime you play a Coach Hooten team, they're going to be very well coached. It starts on the defensive end for them. They're really good. They play hard. They're tough. They rebound the basketball. They're very skilled offensively. Obviously, you keep seeing the player of the week, but Lampley and Nuttall are just, going crazy. And those two guys have been around for a long time. Nuttall's a junior. He's played a lot of conference games. He was the first-team All-League player right now. He's probably in the conversation, if not the guy right now for Player of the Year in our league. Even though we're early on in this, he's shown that. I think he's done a great job of leadership. And I'll say this, just watching Coach Hooten early in the year and seeing some of that, they had 10 new guys. And in COVID, it's really, really hard to kind of form your team and get your team together. He played a really, really tough schedule, and credit to him. He kept his team together. That's the leadership of, I'm sure, Lampley and Nuttall and what they're doing behind the scenes. But Coach Hooten's done a tremendous job of keeping them together, and now they are where they're at now. They look like a Sam Houston team, and they're they're really, really good. So, it's going to take our best effort, and we know that, and we're going on the road. It's a tough place to play against a team that's playing as good as anybody in the league. So we got a lot of work to do in the next 3 days, but I know our guys will show up and we'll be ready to go.
All right, thanks, Coach, and congrats on the win.
Thanks, appreciate you guys. Go Wildcats.
First things first, you're coming off a 10-day break. A lot of times that could be a negative for your team, but you guys just came out and were ready to play. How did that play into your guys' readiness today?
It all started in practice. Coach always said to keep our edge, and we've been struggling the past few practices of getting our edge. We're tired of competing against ourselves, so we finally got an opponent. He also said something about being junkyard dogs and not eating for 10 days, and we got to go out there and be hungry. So that's just kind of our edge we had.
Just you personally, you matched your season high today. What was working for you on the offensive end?
Yeah, he really emphasizes inside out. So I kind of went to my move quick. I know he talked about them trapping the big. So obviously it was my night. I made my shots, but ultimately it's not about personal goals. It's just about team winning.
You guys, it just seems there was a positive around every corner today. Everything seemed clicking. What can you guys take from this game, and do you think there's anything you can improve on going forward?
Oh, absolutely. We had more turnovers than we wanted. I know they got more offensive rebounds than we wanted, and we got to stop fouling. Coach really emphasized to stop fouling. So I think what we can take from this is just those little things and just help us continue to play against other teams.
And then something very unique that you don't see very often, you played a guy who was not only at least your height, he's a little bit taller. So what was that like going against another 7-footer?
Oh, I love it. I love the competition. I don't like being the tallest man. When someone's taller than me, it kind of gives me an edge. But this kind of helped me when I played Arkansas. They played against that 7'3" dude. So this dude had obviously more size than him, but ultimately it's just something I've been doing since I was little. Just get a basket and just do the little things. So.
All right. Thank you so much, and congrats on the win.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.